East is real tough. Play PG1. He's pretty tough.
Who is that?
Paul George.
Paul George.
Yeah, PG.
Okay.
He's tough.
Mm-hmm.
We got DeMar. DR, man, he really
DeMar,
tough too.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he's tough. And we tough too. Well, I'm tough. I don't know about them, but I'm tough. So yeah.
So I mean, you on a team with Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, and Dwayne Wade. What other team were there in the Eastern Conference that could really compete with you guys? The only one team that had a shot were the Chicago Bulls, but Derrick Rose knees are made out of tissue paper, and they wouldn't hold it up, and so you guys had to play nobody.
I mean, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a reaction out of me, and when I say something to you, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, LeBron did this." LeBron did that. And you're trying to get a reaction out of me, but I am not talking about the past. I'm talking about the present.
Okay.
I've proven that I'm the greatest of all time.
Let's talk about it.
I've proven that. I've won championships.
I'm glad. Let's talk about the present.
You're trying to get a reaction out of me, and everybody be like, "Oh, it's LeBron's fault."
This
I'm not gonna do
series,
that.
you played a team who was one game out of missing the playoffs. Their superstar Paul George has his mind on other destinations, and they played you guys pretty tough.
Man, I don't really worry about what the other team's doing. My playoff mode, I'm 0 dark 30. I'm in playoff mode. So I don't know how other teams approach it or whatever, and I don't set the schedule. So we just play who we play, and I play who I play, and I win, and that's what I do.
Let me ask you about the level.
Sprite. Hold on.
This nigga, this is the third. Just rude. So this
Sprite real good. Man. Sprite is great. Every game I drink a Sprite right after. That's why I cramped up, I think. But go ahead.
Yeah. So let's mention the last series. You guys just swept the Toronto Raptors, a team without their starting point guard. And they seem to be more enamored with you and your play with themselves and stopping.
What kind of question is that, man? What kind of question is that? Come on, you've been doing this a long time, ain't you?
Yeah, I have.
What kind of question is that, man? They all laughing at you. That's why, man. They laughing at you because what kind of question is that?
Oh, did you get that from your boy? That's cute. That's cute. You got that from your brother, huh, Mr. Banana Boat?
Trying to get a reaction out of it.
That's real cute, bro.
I say so. Oh, LeBron is me. LeBron hates the media.
Oh, no, not at all, LeBron.
What kind of question is that, man?
Keep it 100. I'm just saying, you didn't think it was disrespectful at all to spin the ball in Serge Ibaka's face.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was just a simple spin.
Drinking beer on the sideline.
It was a basketball move. It was a basketball move. If he would have went for it, I would have took it to the hole on him. And everything I do, everything I do is about LeBron.
That's a basketball move, spinning the ball like you're about to shoot a free throw at the 3-point line during the game.
Yeah, because he don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a 3-point stance. You've been doing this a long time, man. You heard of a 3-point stance, man? Come on, man.
All right. So after you guys, I'm sure you're gonna move on to the finals again. What do you guys think you have to do to beat the Golden State Warriors? If it is the Golden State?
I'm not looking ahead that way. I do what I got to do. This is my 9th straight conference finals.
Oh, what a daunting statistic!
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know how I do it, but
I have a legitimate question for you, LeBron. Right now, there's a lot of banter going around of people saying that you are the greatest.
That's true.
Now, you said at the beginning of the season,
that's a true statement.
You're only chasing the GOAT. Have you surpassed that?
Nobody, man.
Oh, okay.
I ain't chasing nobody.
Okay.
I'm LeBron James. I ain't got nothing left to prove to nobody. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 titles. I'm the greatest. I got 1, 2, 3. 3 titles.
So the 4 final losses don't mean anything.
I mean, I came back home. I did this for my city. I put my city on. You count it. 1, 2.
You came back home with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving.
3.
Even though Kyrie was already there.
3.
But I don't think you were coming if Kevin Love.
You know how many players don't even get 1?
You're correct.
Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing.
You are correct.
They didn't got one. I got 1, 2, 3.
2 on a super team.
3. 3 titles. 3.
That you left Cleveland to go get. But,
3.
There's no asterisk. You have every right to be a free agent and leave and sign with whomever you may play.
That's true. Got 3 titles, man. That's a lot.
You're the greatest.
That's a lot, ain't it? 3?
3. You don't think 6 is a lot?
I mean, that was a different era. In our era, 3 really means like 8. So I got 3. That's a lot of championships. And some people don't even get 1.
How many does Tim Duncan have?
I don't really keep up with that. I just do what I can do.
That's just
I know I got 3. How many do you have?
Oh, we're gonna stop this here.
Now watch me. LeBron's me to the media. Watch it come out.
I'm about to lose my job.
Man.
Yeah, we gotta thank you for the interview, LeBron.
Whatever, man.
Bitch ass.
How many rings you got, man? You got no rings. I got 3. It's a whole lot of rings. 3. I got a 1, 2, 3. It's a whole lot. Got a bunch of them. Y'all tripping. Act like I ain't got rings.
3 rings. Well, there you have it, guys. Well, LeBron was a little
testy.
What's wrong with the guy, man?
He was very angry about those 3 rings.
Mad with the media a lot. Josh, we got one more series to go.
What we got
we
there?
didn't really talk about it too much. I really, to be honest, can
Washington and Boston?
Yeah, Washington and Boston.
They're pretty scrappy. They're like a UFC fight going on here. Let's see what the score is. They're playing as we speak here. Let's see.
Yeah, now they got into a little scuffle. Game 3. Oubre and Kelly Olynyk.
Battle of the Kellys.
Oh, what score there?
Washington
is up.
64-53.
Check that box score. Let me see.
Let's take a look. Yeah.
Let me ask you though. John Wall has taken up another notch.
He does.
This playoffs.
He's very.
How impressed with you so far with John Wall? He's 7-21. That's not that efficient.
Yeah.
But he does have 19
beat the brakes off of him. Yeah. Like he doesn't do just like one thing.
Yeah, he's 69-53 right now.
He plays D. He's not the greatest defender, but he's not just sagging off like Not he's engaged on defense. He definitely distributes the ball and gets people going. He's getting the recognition he should have been getting for a couple years now, I think.
Yeah. I mean, even, before the series, Wall kind of came out and said how he felt slighted because he wasn't getting the respect he deserved as one of the best point guards in the NBA.
He definitely is. Right
now, he's proving the case because he's battling one of the best in the NBA in IT.
Yeah.
70-53. And honestly, Josh, Washington should be up 3-0 in the series, but they blew the first 2 games.
Was it 2-1 or what's the?
Yes, 2-1 Boston.
Okay, so it's about to be 2-2.
They won Boston like game 1 and game 2. Boston came back, taking it overtime both games and won. Game 3 didn't have a shot. Washington, man, if they keep it up, I'm praying for Washington and Cleveland.
They do have a good shot because, to beat.
I just want to see some type of.
Yeah, you gotta be tough.
Give LeBron a sweat. They're not gonna beat Cleveland. No. I mean, I just want to see something.
Yeah.
Boston won't. They might sweep Boston.
You're probably right.
Shit is possible.
You're probably right.
What is IT gonna do if they throw LeBron on them?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It's lights out, game over. But Al Horford. So far, has he been worth the contract that he received?
Al Horford?
Yeah, for the Boston Celtics.
I'd say yes, because he's better than what they had last year at the center position. With this year, he's better than what they had last year. And the cap went up, so he's getting what he's really worth with the cap going up. He's no difference maker, but he's better than what they had last year.
I tell you what, with Isaiah Thomas, man.
Yeah.
With the loss of his sister in the first round of the playoffs, what can you say about a guy playing with a heavy heart through those type of situations? Usually, most of the time, like when Brett Favre lost his father, Jordan lost his dad, even though he retired later, it's only one game that you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
he lost someone near to his heart in the middle of at the beginning of the playoffs.
Yeah, first game, right?
Yeah, so there's no time to recoup. Even with the funeral, he went to the funeral, flew right to the next game.
Lost a tooth.
Yeah, lost a tooth. But what does that say about IT, man? About how tough he is? In the middle of the playoffs, you lose someone that close to you and still keeps dropping. I got a lot of respect for him, man. A lot of respect. Like, everybody says Boston needs a superstar. They got one. He's a superstar.
And he's a superstar. And they got one. They set up, this is how you rebuild. Boston. This is exactly how you rebuild.
It's perfect.
Perfect. They went and got, they traded for Thomas from Sacramento for a bag of peanuts. And somehow they'll probably get the number 1 pick in the draft coming up this year. And they got a superstar. So
I thought they could have, the addition of Jimmy Butler would have been huge to this team.
It would have been. But
they still have an opportunity to get him. But they can continue to get younger and better.
Exactly.
With those draft picks.
You're not gonna get over on Danny Ainge. I'll say that. He'll get over on you before you get over on him. And he's holding on to these draft picks, and like I said, they got Brooklyn pick. So that's going to be a top 3 pick automatically. They're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. They don't need to trade for anyone. But if a Paul George or a Jimmy Butler is available,
should they revisit Carmelo bum ass?
Nah. You don't go for Melo. You go for you don't go for Melo. You're either going for Butler or Paul George. That's your 2 targets. And if they're not talking right, then you just walk away from the table. They can avoid it, just walk away. They calling the shots right now.
I think Paul George would be, even though Jimmy stepped this game up to All NBA this year. He did everything.
Defense,
rebound, assists. Jimmy damn near elevated the superstar status this year on that garbage, godforsaken team, which is the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
But Jimmy was a bright spot. Paul George, Jimmy is perfect because Jimmy is tough, just like IT. Paul George is a puss. He showcased that in the first round.
Yeah.
And he has his mind on the Lakers. He's perfect for LA, man. The glitz and the glamour. Boston is hardcore and rough.
They are.
Jimmy Butler will be perfect
I don't know if
for
Boston
would.
I don't know if Chicago would trade with Boston. Like, why would you do that?
I need both of them picks.
Yeah. But they're calling the shots though. Yeah. Celtics calling the shots.
I don't need one. I need both.
Well, we don't want to talk to you. Bye bye. We're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
That's what happened during the trade deadline.
Yeah, they're calling the shots.
Yeah, Jimmy was in their laps, but Chicago wanted both of the picks. And Boston was like, nah.
All right, and y'all will come crawling back to us, to the Celtics.
I think they're going to
just take this 1 pick.
Another opportunity with that garbage ass team.
Depends on what pick they get. Because if they got the number 1 overall pick, they say that Fultz guy is pretty good.
Can he play off the ball?
Yeah, he's a scorer. He's like a scoring point guard. So he's not really like a get everybody involved, nothing like that, which is probably what they need more because they already got a scoring point guard in Isaiah Thomas. But he's a scoring point guard, and they say he's pretty good. And they do go through lows. Look at this, 57 to 74. Boston, that's their biggest thing.
57.
Yeah, this is their biggest thing. They go through scoring droughts.
The Washington Wizards, man, I don't know if you've been following this series. Mm-hmm. Every first quarter, man, they've been blowing the brakes off of Boston in the first. It's the 3rd and 4th quarter, man. Washington.
They beat the brakes out of them now.
This should be a sweep.
Yeah.
For the Wizards, man. They should be getting ready, resting up, playing the Cavs in a couple of days.
Well, it's 2-2. It's going to be 2-2 because I think Boston's going to go ahead and give this one on up. Yeah, 80 to 60.
What does Wall have currently?
Let's see, 21 and 8 assists.
21 and 8. Bill got
20. Porter got 16.
That's the key, man. They got to get contributions out of Otto Porter. He didn't really show up there.
Yeah, he plays D. He's shooting the 3. I didn't think he could shoot that good. He's shooting the 3 now.
Well, Otto Porter is actually one of the leading 3-pointers.
Yeah. He worked on that. He was a top 5 draft pick. Yeah, do something, bro. Come on.
It's about time. But man, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Any predictions who's gonna win the series?
It's going 7.
I think Washington about to pull it off, man.